Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to your reading at Sun Lover Tarot 1. I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that I am open for personal readings. Please check the description box below, and also on my Twitter, DM me for inquiries. And please, guys, serious inquiries only. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I cannot dilly-dally in emails and DMs if you guys are not serious about ordering a personal reading. Okay, my prices are listed on Twitter and YouTube, so there's really no reason to ask me. And I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just being upfront, okay? Moving on, I am an earth sign, so you know we earth signs gotta get straight to the point. Alright, moving forward. You guys could be dealing with a Pisces, a very significant earth sign, somebody with a lot of water in their chart. Okay, so if you're not dealing with either of these, this could be someone that's just very emotional at this time. Their emotions are everywhere. Five of Earth talks about change, so someone may not want some type of emotional change. It could be a breakup, it could be a separation, it could just be some type of emotional change that's needed to stabilize a relationship. The Two of Air also represents decisions and split pathways regarding some type of mental clarity. You also have air here, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So that's pretty straightforward and to the point. I'm seeing a lot of purple here, so you could definitely be dealing with a Pisces or someone that has Pisces in their birth chart very significantly, and someone very, very emotional right now. And they may come across as like emotionally unstable, or they may come across as unstable when it comes to their feelings. They may not tell you, what I want or what they want, for the relationship. Do they want you? Do they not want you? And you may be feeling a little bit confused at this time. I feel there's a lot of confusion regarding emotions. We are in Pisces season, so I'm really not surprised all of this is showing up. Next week, and it's still retrograde until the 9th of March, and the shadow effect will continue after. Things are confusing, especially in communication. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your past energy. We have the World, the High Priestess, and the Judgment card in the reverse. This talks about someone trying to use their intuition, okay, and also talks about closing a cycle out. So someone may have ended something because their intuition told them to do so. They felt, pulled or pushed by the universe to make some type of decision regarding closing out a major cycle in their life, maybe walking away from something. And this is past energy, guys, so you probably already know what I'm talking about. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with. And then the Judgment in the reverse talks about someone making a decision that's not foreseeable as a good decision to others, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups, okay? So someone may have made a poor decision or a decision to walk away from something for a new emotional beginning. Someone wanted emotional stability here in the past with this bad judgment, okay? So it may have just seemed externally to other people that it was a bad decision, but regardless, this person wanted a new emotional stable beginning. Going into the present energy, we have the Three of Wands, the Temperance card in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in the upright, okay? So this talks about someone kind of fearing independence, okay? Someone could be very inclined to attach themselves like emotionally to people. Maybe they're afraid of independence. This person could have very codependent tendencies and not be aware of it, or it could be vice versa, guys. I am getting a little bit of Capricorn energy here, and I just say that because this could be a very karmic or twin flame situation. And I only say that because when I think of Capricorn, when I think about that type of energy when it's in the upright, I think about codependent attachments or unhealthy attachments, okay? And it takes a long time for that Capricorn energy to evolve. So moving on forward, you could be dealing with a fire sign, because when I see the wands, I always think about fire. And someone that used their intuition here in the past, they made the decision based on their intuition, but also on the inability or knowledge to know how to heal the situation. This is Sagittarius energy. So someone here has significant Sagittarius somewhere in their chart. There's a lot of fire. or Pisces here, okay? So the Five of Pentacles talks about change. It talks about movement, and it also talks about resources. So someone feels like they may be searching for the right resources to pick up things and move on forward and to be that emotional, stable person. Someone also may have a child here. This talks about the King of Cups. It is a Cancerian card. So this is deep emotion, deep loyalty, especially to those that he loves. It doesn't have to be a male, just a masculine individual, okay? So we're talking about someone, you could be dealing with a Cancer person, a Cancer masculine, someone that in the past, and they're still working through this as we speak. They don't know exactly how to heal a situation. All they know is that they want to be loyal and offer their cup of love. They want to respect someone, so they want to respect someone's emotions. They just don't know how to do that at this time. And then again, there needs to be some type of change when we're talking about resources. When I think about resources, I always think about food, water, shelter, things of that nature, trying to keep a stable, happy home. But it can also look like, how do I, attain the knowledge to work through very tough emotional conversations or situations that I've never experienced before? Someone may not have a lot of experience in cycles and, past knowledge on how to move forward emotionally on certain things and certain topics because they've never had that experience before. So they're learning as we speak. This is present energy. Again, could be dealing with a Cancer person, very masculine. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone that wants to offer their emotions. They want to be your support network. And then moving on forward, this is future energy. So when I think about the Samurai card, I always think about the moon. I think about Pisces energy, which is talking about illumination, secrets being unveiled. It doesn't always have to be negative, but a lot of people assume that the moon card is kind of like a negative card when we're talking about illumination. This is just the light being shed on the path. So if you were lost before, you're gonna be able to find yourself back on your path, Virgo, by using that creative energy. You have to channel this creative energy, because I feel like a lot of you guys have definitely been throwing yourself into your work, and you don't always have to be working to make money necessarily. When I'm talking about creativity, you can be working on artwork or music or projects that you absolutely have passion for. It doesn't always have to be clocking in and out of an 9 to 5. I'm sorry, I can't talk. But you can work on things and not be mentally and physically exhausted, and that's kind of the message for you guys. You can work on a relationship and not feel mentally exhausted. Relationships are not supposed to feel like a second job. You're supposed to be cooperative, okay? And I feel like someone is definitely overburdened here. We have the 10 of Rods, which tells me that someone feels overburdened by something. And they may have not been quite honest about those feelings. Someone also may have the wool pulled over their eyes at this moment because they're maybe wanting to look at things with rose-colored glasses. Maybe someone is not looking at the reality of a situation to avoid dealing with those hard conversations. Because I'm thinking of the Queen of Chalices in your future energy as a feminine energy. Doesn't have to be a male or female. Energy is fluid. This talks about emotional heart-to-heart conversations, and this is like a water sign card. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it's probably just the energy that you are dealing with. Others of you guys could definitely be dealing with a water sign, feminine person, or someone that has very feminine qualities to them. But you could be dealing with someone that's very emotional. And then the air talks about Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So we have like a feminine energy here connected to decisions, decisions of the heart. So you may have to make some type of emotional decision when it comes to this person. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords. Right under that, we have the Emperor. Okay, so this is a very interesting story that I'm kind of picking up on. The Emperor is Aries energy, and then the King of Swords, I'm almost getting two separate masculine energies from this. So someone may have other options, or someone may have two separate masculine people in their life. Emperor could also just represent you wanting to take back control and fight for something, because the Emperor is the most masculine deck in the card in the deck. I cannot speak. Someone may actually have some type of like ADHD or like dyslexia or something like that, because like I was not speaking like this before. before I did your reading, and for whatever reason I cannot speak today, and may just be because someone is not feeling comfortable enough to be open about their emotions, so they'd rather just close themselves off to being vulnerable. So someone definitely wants to fight for a situation. Someone wants to be the dominant masculine person. I also am getting an energy of someone that may have been invalidated when it comes to their masculinity, because I told you I picked up on that feminine energy. So we have the High Priestess here. This talks about higher knowledge and intuition. This is the second time I've seen that today. So someone needs to listen to their intuition and their higher powers, higher knowing, higher knowledge, and they just aren't doing that at this time because maybe they feel overburdened. Could be you or someone you're connected with. Two of Swords in the reverse. This talks about not wanting to fight over the little things. So I'm kind of seeing that someone really wants to release that, always having to like make cutthroat decisions, always having to fight over everything. So maybe you guys have a lot of bickering or arguments going on here. Okay, so we now have the Queen of Cups. This is the second time that that's come out as well. So very, very feminine, emotional energy. So you're dealing with someone, Virgo, or vice versa, that's very, very emotional, and definitely some of you guys could be dealing with a feminine Cancer or a feminine Pisces woman or man who they feel very emotional about the arguments that you guys have, and then with the Two of Swords right underneath the Eight of Swords, someone may tell you that they feel that you've always kind of like pulled the wool over their eyes, or you may be saying that to someone else. You've always pulled the wool over my eyes and not told me the truth, because we always fight over certain things because there's not enough vulnerability on the table here. So on the one hand, someone is very emotional, and on the other, someone feels that they don't have enough experience or resources to come to a place of conclusion emotionally. The Page of Pentacles, this is offering some type of opportunity. Pages are also talking about lurking. Someone may be like looking at your social media or watching what you do frequently, and this also talks about an offer of some type of apology or something that's of stability. Someone also feels like their heart may be broken when they offer this apology or they offer this stability. So this may be like financial stability. Someone may try to offer you some type of money or vice versa. Someone is afraid that if they do this and they put themselves out there on the line, that their heart is going to be broken. So with the Magician and the Ten of Cups in the reverse, someone feels that, divinely, they may feel that the divine is kind of like intervening in their love life. Someone may be angry at the divine for something not working out in the past here. Someone feels like they're gonna get their heart broken because maybe in the past the divine has made them feel that their wish fulfillment is just not gonna come true just because of what they've learned in the past. Yeah, someone doubts themselves quite a bit. Like quite a bit, actually. Anything else for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascending? Okay, now we have the Page of Swords. So this talks about a younger person. When I see pages, I always think about communication. I think about offering something. Someone definitely wants to fight for some type of connection here, whether it be you or the person that you're dealing with. So we have, I just now saw this. In the present day, we have an emotional offer coming from a masculine, which is the King of Cups. And then in the future, we have the Queen of Cups. So you guys may be mirroring each other quite a bit, or even in the present moment. Someone wants something now, and someone wants something in the future. So maybe someone's just not ready to give that yet, and it could be coming from the more feminine person. And someone may be saying, in the future one day I might be ready, and then another energy is saying I'm ready now. So someone may just have to wait to get what they want. Okay, and that may be a tough thing to hear, especially for this masculine person. Someone doesn't like to necessarily wait, but they also really care about someone and have a lot of emotions, deep emotions for them. Page of Swords, again, is this younger person. So if you guys are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio male, this person may be younger than you or have very immature qualities to them that seem, you know, like they don't know what to do and they don't have enough resources. So you may just find this person very immature. Now we have the Fool in the reverse. All right, so maybe in the past this person has not offered you stability. I feel like this feminine feels that her masculine has made really poor decisions or gone in directions that were not best benefiting the relationship. I feel like a kind of a disappointing energy from the Queen of Cups, this feminine person. She feels like the masculine wanted to put his energy elsewhere, but look at this. The Queen of Pentacles. So some of you, this King of Cups may have been putting his energy into another feminine earth sign here. I was picking up some earth energy, so this could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Others of you guys, he might have just been putting his energy and efforts into work endeavors, obsessing over finances, and not giving his emotions freely and willingly to his feminine, okay? So this is talking about nostalgic release, okay? So maybe someone's really stuck in the past, or someone is, someone wants more playful energy, but I also feel like someone may be fighting, like holding on by a string to not lose a connection here, because someone has very nostalgic memories of that person. Whether this is like a present day connection or it's someone in the past that you guys are dealing with. I also feel like someone's family influences the relationship on a very serious level. Someone's family has a lot of say-so in how they feel. All right, let's go ahead and get some advice cards, please. Let's get some advice cards for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get some advice cards for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why does this keep coming out? I feel like Capricorns just got this, okay? I mean, I know that they just got it because I just did their reading, but we have 42, Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Virgo, you guys may be connecting with a earth sign person, or you're sharing an energetic connection or vibration with someone of that earth nature, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or maybe you were just embodying the Capricorn person. Capricorns are very devoted to their family, they're very grounded, and they also they climb very steep mountains, okay? So they're very much devoted to their work and finances, and they want to be like the boss of their own life. I mean, I got Emperor, which is like Aries energy for someone, but for some reason I feel like there's some type of Capricorn energy influencing your life right now. May just be for March 2020, but I see 4 and I also see 2, so 4 breaking down to a 2. 2s are about decision making, pathways being lit. You have 2 options, to go right or to go left, and you may be coming to a crossroads in March where you're going to have to make up your mind about something. I also feel an energy of someone that's going to work so much that they may end up sick. And I don't want to sit here and like forecast someone getting very ill. I don't really think that it's going to be that intense. It may just be like a small cold or something of that nature where you're going to have to stay at home, because if someone's going to work so much, Capricorns do this all the time. We don't take, days off. We don't just rest because we feel guilty, doing that. I'm a Capricorn myself, but yeah, I'm getting like an energy of somebody who is going to be working quite a lot in March, and then you may start to realize like, okay, I have to sit still for a little bit. I have to sit still and think about my emotions and my feelings, because a lot of the times Capricorns and Virgos do this, all earth signs really do this, Taurus too, where sometimes we don't like to think about the emotions. We're very stable, we're very grounded, we're very stubborn too. So rather than facing certain things, especially when it comes to emotions, we'd rather just work. Okay. Number 6, Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. All right, I'm also getting a message for some of you out there. It is okay to work enough to where you can take care of yourself. It's not okay to think that you're gonna run out of money someday in the far future when you have your, you know, your rent paid, your car paid, and everything paid, but you're still working yourself into the ground for what reason? So you may get a chance to rest this month unexpectedly. Okay, Virgo, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. I am open for personal readings. Hopefully that was helpful and beneficial for you guys. Please, if you guys are going to be inquiring about personal readings, I just posted this on my Twitter and on my community tab. I have my pricings listed on both YouTube and Twitter. It's the first thing that you guys see on my Twitter at sunlovertarot1. Go check that out, and please, if you guys are going to inquire about personal readings, please make sure that you know that you want one, because I have a lot going on. Again, I know that I feel like I said that already, but it's beneficial to both me and to you guys if we can just understand each other point blank period on a very serious level, so that I know that you guys are serious about wanting your readings. Okay, everything is underneath the description box, and all of my private readings are below $15.50, which I think is very reasonably priced compared to a lot of other priced readings for some of the other readers out there, and you know, not knock to them. At this point, I'm just talking a lot, so I'm just gonna stop talking. Anyways, check out the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon.